Hello guys, my name is FX and welcome to Prison Architect. Before we continue, a boiling hot weather fan, you know the bloody drill. Anyway, as I said, this is Prison Architect. It's a game where you take control of your very own prison. I know, go figure. It took me about 10 minutes to realize that after the first time I booted it up. Anyway, I did a video about this many moons ago on the channel, and it was the first mission of the campaign of about 5 missions, I think, where we had to build an electric chair for some poor bugger dying. It was a very depressing episode, and that's probably why I never completed the main campaign. So yeah, there's another feature of this game, which is why I'm doing this today, and it is the Sandbox type mission mode thing, if you will, where you can build your very own prison the way you want it to be built, and you can run it the way you want it to be run, like the badass mofo you are. So it's a love game. Hey, game? What? No, it's what I was trying to say was this is a game that I kind of play in very long stints at a time, and then I uninstall it, and then I reinstall it, and I play it again. So I reinstalled it again because I was itching to play it about a few weeks ago, and now I'm getting around to playing it, and I figured I may as well try and do a video on it, see if it works. If it does work, then you're watching this right now. If it doesn't, then you won't see this. And it might be a one-off, it might be a series. I'll see how well it gets received, if at all. And yeah, so that being said, let's get started. Okay, say hello to our land, by the way. This land's called, I christened this land Dave, because of course I fucking do, because what else was I gonna call it? Right, so over here in the top right hand corner of the map thingy that I'm making myself nauseous about now, we have 8 workers eager to do some work. So down here we have the delivery section. When we get to it, bloody hell, it's a big map. We have the delivery section and the garbage section, and this is where we can build our prison. So basically the way I like to do it is, first things first, un minute, por favor. First things first, I like to, not storage. Is it storage or deliveries? Where's the delivery button? It's that one, isn't it? Right, hang on a minute, right. It's not even. I don't know why it's not even, but now it's even. So all you guys with OCD can now, that's the wrong fucking button. I only played this yesterday. There we go. That one over there like that. There we go. Now everything's even. It's like 9 by 9 or 10 by 10, and you've got like a nice little 2-way path here. So you can rest assured and go to sleep easy tonight, all you people that suffer with OCD. Right, so workers up the road, and they want something to build. So what we need to do is we need to glance at this first. Every prison needs a warden, so we need to do that. Individual cells are expensive, especially early on when the funds are very tight, don't we know? Save some money by starting a single large holding cell, which is what we are going to do next. Get a kitchen and a canteen and build a prison. It can be an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master of raising. Oh, okay, I will be a master in no time because I am amazeballs, don't we know? Incidentally, I'm not very good at this game, but we'll learn as we go along. So what we need to do first is we need to build some sort of a base here, a base Aruno, kind of like that. That'll do, kind of, maybe. Probably should have done that a little bit bigger, but never mind. We'll see how it goes. So this building here is going to be the holding cell where the prisoners will come. We are expecting 8 prisoners in 24 hours, and this is where they will hang out in the holding cell. And we're going to have a shower and a bench and a toilet so they can do their business. And then over here in this little blockage, we're going to have the canteen and the kitchen so they can get food. And then we're going to have like a little bit of a yard so they don't go crazy cuckoo. And that's pretty much what we're going to do for this first episode, probably. So first things first, if I remember, we have grants, which is this over here. So this is the state of giving you grants to fulfill all these tasks, basically, in order to improve your prison. So we have a basic detention center grant where we get 20,000 up front to build the fucking thing and 10,000 afterwards for completing the thing. So the objectives in this is build a holding cell, which is what we're going to do anyway, build a shower, build a yard, build a kitchen, canteen, basically everything that I was going to say that we were going to do anyway. So we may as well do that and get a grant for it. And we also need to hire 2 guards and 2 cooks. The guards to look after the prisoners, go figure, and the cooks to, you know, maintain the lawn and such. So we're going to click on that one, and now that grant is in progress. So we are going to play the game a little bit so the workers can get over here and start work on these 2 kind of buildings. We need to link them up because technically they're just 2 separate buildings right now. So we need to link this up with some sort of a corridor section, so it is a full non-escapable prison with walls and such. So what we also need to do is we need to build a power station for power, go figure, and electricity. And we also need to build a water pump for the plumbing of said facility. And we may as well add another capacitor just for argument's sake for later on. Basically, a capacitor gives more juice of electricity to the main power station so it doesn't overflow and overheat and what the hell am I looking for? So it doesn't switch itself off, basically. Bloody hell, my dumbass needs to go back to bed. So, we're going to speed this up a little bit so they can complete base number 10. And right there, it says it requires entrance, which my thick as pig shit brain didn't see. So, we're just going to have, just for shits and giggles to start off with, we're just going to have a main little jail door. These jail doors need to be opened and locked by guards. So, that is number 1 priority in terms of security right now, because this is where the prisoners are going to be held. So everything's looking pretty good right now. So we've got the electronic power station sorted. So I'm just going to pause all that one. So now we need to connect everything up. So we need to connect that with that, I do believe. And then we need to connect you with just you and you. So theoretically, the electricity coming through the pipes will be enough to give the lighting in this room enough sufficient energy, and the same with this one. You don't need to hook up each individual light. You do, however, need to do that with the water pump, but we'll get on that eventually. So you guys go and do that while I continue with my mission. So we need to make this into, what was it doing? A holding cell, which is that one. So we'll just do that as a great rule of thumb right now. And as it says there, we need a toiletto. And we need a bencharuno so they can go and sit on shizzle. And by shizzle, I mean their bumbers. So we'll put that in the corner like that. And we'll maybe put one more there. So we're nice to the prisoners. It's a nice, loving facility, this is. We don't treat our prisoners like shit. And now I am going to add a little section over here where the boys can have a shower. So, bollocks, press the wrong button. Never mind, we'll start again. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Right, okay, that's all right. They're building it. I know how to play this game. Leave me alone. So what we need to do is we need to put a door on there. That's just a normal wooden door where anyone can get through. You have different types of doors, like you have a double large jail door, which is like that, but double. And we have a staff room door for, you know, staff. So now we are going to put a shower room just in there like that. And a shower room needs, obviously, a shower head. In this case, we're going to put 4. So, quite a few people can shower at the same time. That's efficient, don't we know? We need a drain so the water doesn't go everywhere. And that looks pretty cushy, in my opinion. So, this is failing on enclosed, needs to be surrounded by walls and doors. But I think that's pretty much right. If it's not in the next few minutes, then we'll sort that out as we go along. So now we are getting showers and water amenities in the actual building itself. We need to connect them like so. And 1 minute, like so. And we can use a small pipe to hook up you. And then we're going to need to bring the bigger pipe down here for when we get the canteen going with all the sinks and the washables and shit that you need in that. So far, so good on the first thing. We are going to create another building, technically, but it's going to be more of a corridor thing there. And we're going to add the main Billy Big Bollocks door there. So basically, the prisoners will come here, congregate here until, like, a policeman takes them into the holding cell via the 2 main doors. And yeah, this is the start of the Dave Bugelheim Schmidt prisoner empire thing that we've got going on right now. So now we'll go over here and we will create the canteen over there like that, and we'll have the, no we won't, sorry, I did that wrong. We'll have the kitchen over to the righty tighty, like so. So the cooks can basically just enter in their own little private door here rather than going through the prison itself. And we will have the canteen over here like that. So what we need to do is we need to corner that shit off like that. And we'll add the door like that and like that. That might actually be why that's not right. Okay. I've just had a thought. Maybe, dismantle that. Maybe you need to build a wall there, and then you can put like that, and then you can put the door on. Maybe that's why it's not thinking. What? Why you broken for? You haven't closed. What? No, shut it. Shut. What are you on about? You were fucking. Oh, am I bugging it up here? Oh, I might have bugged it up there. All right, never mind. Un minute, por favor. I might have just figured it out. Give me that, and then that. No! Bollocks. Shit the bed. It was going so well, mate. It was going so well. Ah, there we go. Have I done it? Have I done it? I've done it! Right, okay, so the reason why that happened was because stupidly, I overlapped it. So now we can put that door back onto where it needs to be. There's always, with this game, there's always going to be a moment where you go, why is that not working? Or why is that doing this and whatever? And then it's just a case of trying to figure out what the hell it is. Right, so we have a kitchen and a canteen over here. So now we need a cooker and a fridge and a sink. He's getting giddy bringing all the ingredients in at the moment. So, first things first, we'll put a sink right there. We'll put a serving table, that's for the canteen, which we'll get onto in a minute. But since it's there, I may as well use it. We'll put a fridge there, and we'll put the cooker right over to the other side of the room. So that theoretically should be all right. Use your words. And canteen serving table is that thing. So basically the cooks will make the food in the kitchen, go through this door and put the food on said serving table, and that's where the prisoners can help themselves to get food. So now what we need is a place for the prisoners to eat said food. Bollocks, I knew I was going to mess that up, but never mind. Is because basically this is only a temporary fix right now. Basically, the idea is that this is going to be like the holding cell for new prisoners, and then over here somewhere, we're going to have cell block A with the individual cells, and then we're gonna make this into some sort of epic prison, maybe, hopefully. But this is for like the new guys while their cells are getting built, and that will kind of like be a recurring theme in the prison that is the Dave Bugelheim Schmidt thing. So what we need to do is we need 2 guards, and we need 2 cookos, and we also need to unlock the warden. No, we don't. The warden's already unlocked, so there we go. Right, so what I was saying by unlock is this is your bureaucracy, board, where you can unlock stuff. So we've hired the warden, which unlocks all these, and in turn, these will unlock all of these kind of things. So we are good for the time being. The warden needs an office, which I will create over here. It's got to be 4 by 4, so that'll do. And you can have your own little staff door, Davo, just like that. So I'm thinking we'll have like the offices around here. Again, this is all subject to change. As the prison grows, we will improve it and change things around. But for the time being, we can have offices here, and maybe like the infirmary around here, just in case people start having fights and shit, and they need to be looked at. So the next thing we need to do, I do apologize if I say quite a lot in this. It's while my brain's focusing on what I'm gonna say next. So they are technically connected, and all we need to do now is hook that up. No, we don't. We can just do it there. That's a lot less money. And there's a thing over there. Oh, that's the lighting. Okay, there we go. And now all we need to do is go over to here and connect that up there, and that should be all of that taken care of. So why is the office not finishing? Why is the office not finishing? Can we finish the office, guys? Is that a thing we can do right now? Or are we just gonna stare at it all day? Why in the bollocking hell? Oh, are you waiting for... Ah, they might be waiting for... No, I was gonna say they might be waiting for materials to create the wall, but I don't think they are. Why are you not making this room? What are you doing, guys? Why are you not doing it? Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. So... I didn't... Did I? Oh, bollocking hell. I made 2 fridges, because of course I did. Dismantle. Bollocks! We need 2. We need a fridge and a cooker. Not 2 bloody fridges, Dave. That's what you need to do. Requires office. Mate, I'm trying to build you an office, but for whatever reason, they don't want to make it, so... It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why you're not making that, but we'll try it again for shits and gigs. We'll try it again for shits. If you guys want to make more work for yourself by building half of it and then taking it down, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. Now you're just not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Maybe you are waiting on a delivery. I have absolutely no idea. Please tell me I've not broken the game. So we're going to try and build another one over here just for shits and gigs and see if they can actually build something like that. Are you going to build that? You are going to build that. So what the hell's going on over here, guys? Oh my giddy aunt on a Saturday afternoon. I'm pretty certain I've cancelled that, right? Alright, don't panic. Don't panic. Again, the game likes to throw you curveballs every once in a while. Ah, that might have been why. Maybe not. It might have been. I have absolutely no idea. I thought maybe I put that on there, which I might have done. In which case, that was... You've put a door on a wall, which doesn't really make sense, does it, when we think about it? So what I'll do, that might be why. See, I figured it out, guys, maybe. Cancel that. Bollocks. Dismantle that. And then maybe they might dismantle that. Maybe. Because I think what I did then was I put a door right on the edge of the wall, which obviously doesn't help anyone. Cancel that, guys. Cancel that shit. Oh, bollocks. Right, okay, never mind. Bugger you then. If you don't want to work for me, I'll find someone else that does. So now we need to do a office, which is that one, the one that says office. And we need to hook it up with the utilities of the light switches and shizzle. So we'll bring you down to about there. And now you need an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. So filing cabinet like that. An office desk like that. And we'll have the chair like that. There we go, Mr. Warden. You have your very own office, sir. So, oh shit, we need a yard. We need a yard. We need a yard. We need a yard. So we'll have another one on there. And then we'll put a yard out here. Like, where's the yard when you want one? Where's the yard when you want one? Where the hell's yard on that? Oh, it's the one that's bloody clued in. That one. And then we'll do something like that. We'll give him a nice big yard to run around in and cause chaos, shall we? So now I just need to fence that off. Again, because we don't want anyone escaping, because that looks bad for business. And we'll put a few lights on the outside so people can actually see what the hell they're doing. Kind of like that, maybe. And maybe... I don't know, we'll come back to that in a minute. So, why are you doing that still? I told you to build a cooker. Can we... Oh, God. I told you to build a... Why does no one listen to me, guys? I told you to build a cooker, but... All right, well, fuck it. We'll put a cooker right there. They've clearly got something against putting a cooker over there, so we'll put a cooker there then, right? There we go. Fine, dabby dozy. Right. So, we are currently fine with the 8 prisoners that are going to come. Everything's going to be fine. So, they've got a place to stay. They've got a place to kind of, like, rest for a little bit until we create cell block A. That's looking good right now. We might have to add another capacitor onto the edge of that sometime soon. They've got a shower place to, you know, bathe and shit and have a shower. Go figure. We've got the yard so they can have a yard time. We have a food place so they can have food. And we have a kitchen so they are going to get fed. Still don't know what the hell's going on with that, but we're going to figure that out in a bit. Can we just dump that somewhere? Is that why? Maybe? No? Alright. Demolish all that shit, please, if you don't mind. No, alright, literally not got a fucking clue. Can you make that now, though? Are you gonna make that now? You are gonna make that. Bloody Nora. Alright, so that can be the staff room that we get later on when we get the grant for it. So, that's done that. Let's have a look at other grants that we can do in this episode, because why the hell not? There was one that is pretty useful at the beginning, as far as I can tell. We'll go for that one, maybe. Oh, that one. There we go. We'll go for both of them. We'll go for both of them. Right. So we've already got the warden for that one. We need to hire an accountant, which is this one, which is finance, which is that one. So, in 5 hours, in-game hours, not real-life hours, bloody hell, we will unlock the finance and we will have an accountant. So, the accountant needs an office. So, we will do the other office right next to this guy. Theoretically, that might be right. I'm hoping they're not going to knock his wall down, but we'll see how it goes. You never know in this bloody game. So, we'll put another door on there like that. And this will be the accountant's office when we get her. And, no, I was going to say we could make that the infirmary, but I think we want to maybe have the infirmary over here. So the guys don't have to go that way. By guys, I mean prisoners. They can just go that way. That makes sense in my fat head. Right, so, first things first, pause Aruno, or at least go down to first speed. We need to connect that up with that one. Let there be light Aruno. And we can make that a room of the office variety, like that. And then we put the filing cabinet, the office desk in like that one. And we need the chair row, just like that. Everything is looking pretty swanky. And now we will go and make the infirmary, which we'll have there with, again, we'll have a normal door. So again, prisoners can come in if and when they need to and they're injured. I think it might just be quicker. So like, say they get injured, instead of waiting around for a guard to let them into the infirmary, they might just be able to go. And that's the theory right now. They can go by themselves. I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if they're going to take advantage of that situation, in which case that might be something that we need to look at in the near future and change the type of door. But so far, we're going to keep it as that, just so we can get this grant. And then that might be something that we do in episode 2. So, how far away is finance? Finance is 4 hours away. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. That was the wrong type of thing. Wall, though, but that was my bad, because, again, I'm still learning the game. So, we'll do that, and then we'll put an actual wall there, and we will keep the door. I'll probably have to put the door back in. We need to connect it in terms of the utilities. That's the pipe, you dickhead. There we go, just like that. And hopefully we can figure this out before we need to get the doctors into the room-o. In your own time, guys. In your own time, guys. What in the bollocking hell's gone on there? Dismantle that. It's my fault. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. I shouldn't be entrusted with running a prison. I'm just going to go to shit is what it's going to do. I haven't said that. That was fine. I'm pretty certain that was fine. So I'm going Pete fucking tongue this video. Right. Put the door back. And then we'll create the room of the infirmary when we've unlocked it. That's the thing. I forgot about that. Okay, so you need to unlock health in order to get access to the doctors in the infirmary. So that's the thing. So we're literally just going to wait for that to count down. And then we can get her in our office and see what else we need to do in terms of accounting-wise. And then we're going to waste time whilst that unlocks. So things are looking pretty decent at the moment. With the prisoners, the first intake of prisoners are going to come in 3 hours. I'm fairly confident. The only thing that I'm not really confident about is this. Is that they've not got enough. If all prisoners can go on that bench, everything will be fine. Or if they can do it in drips and drabs, like 6 and then 2, that's fine. But if they can't all eat at the same time, and that causes a bit of animosity and stuff between the prisoners, then that's going to be a problem, and we might have to extend that out. Or we might have to get the next cell block A started quicker than I anticipated. But again, it's just trial and error. We'll see how things go. And if shit needs correcting, we can correct it. No harm, no foul. Way, there we go. So, we have the accountant, who is you, lovely. There we go. No, there we go. Say hello to your new office, Sweet Pea. And that's the other grant done. So now all we're waiting for is the prisoners to arrive in 1 hour 46 minutes. And we're waiting for that to unlock. And then we will end the video there. Theoretically, the prisoners will stay here. They'll come into the holding cell where they'll be holding. I don't know what they'll be holding, but they'll be holding something. And then when they go in the yard, they go out that way. So there's no way they can escape right now, which is good, because we don't want people escaping. They can go in there if or when they need to, which will be the infirmary. They have access to the canteen and the kitchen. Well, the canteen especially, not the kitchen. That'll be bloody cause for chaos with knives and shit. When the guards let them in these type of doors. So, again, I'm fairly confident, he says. And here come the prisoners. Holy shit. Right, so, what we're going to do is we are going to cancel, because what happens is when you get intakes of prisoners, the next day you'll get another intake of the same amount. So we're going to cancel that one for the time being until we've got cell block A sorted, which is what I'll do in the next episode. So basically it's a way of not overbearing yourself with too many prisoners and not enough cells to hold them. Because ain't no one got time for that shit. Come on, you are taking the absolute longest thing in the entire world! And here we have our dudes. We have one Christopher Waterhouse, who is in here for violent disorder. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, and you've got, your sentence is 4 years, and you've served 1.9 years. So that's another thing that we need to worry about eventually is what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? It's called the place where they can go bye-bye. The place where they can go bye-bye. The place where they can go bye-bye. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about here. Not a bloody clue. Parole. That's bloody hell. Jesus. Parole is what I was looking for. Wow. So that's where you can create a parole room where they'll have a talk with a parole officer and see if they can go home. And then that's how you, I presume, I think, I'm not an expert, don't get me wrong, but I think that's how you get rid of prisoners after their allotted time. I think you need that. I don't think they just magically go. So yeah, so we've got Christopher Waterhouse. We've got Milano! Cookies Milano, who's serving 24 years. You're going to be with us for quite some while, sir. Nyander, 57. 6 years. What are you in for? Driving under influence, you bad egg. What the hell were you in for? Bloody hell, you're in here for a lot of shit. So the moment of truth, can someone move that shit, please? It's blocking the door from closing. The moment of truth will come when we have eating time, which is at 1 PM. So at the moment, they're on lockup, which is fine. And then they're going to go eat, and then they're going to go to the yard, and then they're going to be in lockup again. Free time, lockup, eat, lockup, sleep. I don't know if they can sleep on benches, but I don't really think that's very nice. So hopefully by 11 PM, we'll have 6 personal cells with beds in. But I'm hoping that's going to be done in time, but it might not be, in which case we're going to see if they can sleep on benches. It's a very trial and error game, this. It's a very trial and error game when you don't know what the hell you're doing. Ding! Okay, that could only mean one thing, and it could mean a few things, but at the moment it means the health has been updated, upgraded, and acquired, whatever. Choose from those amount of words which one you want. So we got 2 doctors, and we need... Wait, oh shit, I know where you're going, Come back! Come back, your infirmary's here, you Daisy Dukes. There we go, come back, guys. No? Alright, maybe they're just hungry. And then we need a medical bed, just like that. So we've got space for some more if more is needed. So again, we've got shit, what else do I need to unlock? I need to unlock a psychiatrist too. Of course I fucking do. Another 6 hours left. So yeah, at the moment everything's just the basics, and then we'll improve shit as it goes along. As you do when you build your bigger prison. And on that note, guys, I am going to leave that one there. So far, so good. No one's died yet. Granted, they've only been here for a few hours, but again, nothing bad's happened. There's not been any fights. No one's tried to escape. Everything's good. Everyone's calm for the time being, at least, and we'll see how that continues. So far we've got what have we got? We've got a warden. We've got the health expertise people, otherwise known as doctors. We've got the accountant. We're unlocking the psychologist at this moment in time. We've got the offices that we need. We've got the canteen, the kitchen, the yard, the shower, the holding cell. And in the next episode, we're going to get the grant to get us the cell block A, which is the most needed individual cells and such. So, that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye! Come at me, bro. There we go. Oh, this is so much easier now. Right. So the one where she jumps first is the one where you've got to roll out the way at the end. Like that. There we go. So...